Hello everyone, hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those of you watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Today we're talking about a movie that came out not too long ago. Okay, maybe it was a little while ago, back in my childhood. So I know a lot of you've already seen this. So leave some comments below, interested in reading your thoughts and feelings about Encounters of the Third Kind. This is a Steven Spielberg movie. Came out around the big time of like everybody was talking about crop circles, UFO sightings, being abducted by UFOs. I remember laying in my backyard with my friend, looking at the stars, seeing if we could see a UFO fly across the night sky. You know, only thing we really saw was airplanes. Who knows? Maybe they were UFOs. I highly doubt it, but most likely were airplanes. So enough about that. First off, I'd like to begin that the special effects in this movie will hold up to any special effects that are brought out to Hollywood today. They're very well done, very realistic. I mean, there's some shots that look kind of iffy, but for the most part, 98% of the film, they're very great special effects. You know, that's one thing that Spielberg really specialized back then, you know, him and George Lucas with this movie, E.T. Unfortunately, it seems like the special effects that Spielberg does got worse over time, especially when we're talking about the fourth Indiana Jones movies. That movie looked like it was a blue screen movie, but in this one, it's very well done, very well crafted. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of Encounters of the Third Kind. Of course, it's about people seeing a UFO, and you know, this UFO is kind of leaving like imprints on people where they see this I guess you could say this rock formation and just can't get out of their mind. And basically this is the calling for the alien to come see them. And then you got the government here. And this movie does have a big play on government's role in our lives. And the government trying to be our big daddy, you know, the papa who knows better than the citizens. In this movie, it's clear that this is the role the government's playing. It's trying to hide the fact that these UFOs are going around, actually gaslighting the citizens. If you want to use the word gaslighting, I'm going to use it. Gaslighting, or trying to fool the citizen that what they're seeing is not really what they're seeing. There's a scene where for the first UFO encounter, you got everybody who sees this, and then they think it's returning to the same area. So everybody saw the UFO the first time or heard about it, they go back to the same area where they've seen it before, and then the government comes making it look like they're the UFO, but actually it's just helicopters. That's one scene where, you know, they're trying to gaslight the people. It's like, no, you didn't really see what you think you saw. You actually saw these helicopters. You didn't see no UFO. And then later on in the movie, at the end, we see another role of the government where they know better. They're always trusting the experts. The experts know more than you, even though these UFOs directly kind of invited these people to come to this area so they can, I guess, abduct them or invite them to the ship and fly them around and do tests on them. I don't know why you would want to volunteer yourself to go into an alien spacecraft when they haven't really said anything to you. Kind of reminds me of that show, it's black and white. Man, you know, it's black. It's really good too. All right, I'm gonna kill myself. But anyways, there's an episode, Twilight Zone. There you go, Twilight Zone. There's a Twilight Zone episode called "To Serve Mankind," and aliens come down here. They take humans because they got this book saying how to serve men, and the men think these humans are here to help them, and they'll be like serve them, you know, like placate to them and stuff like that. But in reality, these aliens are here to cage the humans, and then eventually the humans will come. Part of the menu, if you might say, will be dinner with human. Pass me the leg, Phil. So pass me some Phil. Some City Slickers reference there. Anyways, so yeah, so you know, there's no way I would go into a spaceship. Would you go to a spaceship like that? You know, you don't know what these aliens are going to do to you. You know, every time you hear about these alien abductions, you know, they're cutting humans up and stuff like that. So there's no way I would do that. But anyways, these humans are invited to go into the spaceship, and the government is preventing them to do it because, like I said, the government wants their experts to do it, so the experts can be the ones who kind of go back and forth with the aliens. I guess you can study each other, but the aliens are just looking for your common human, your common citizen, I guess, of Earth to do whatever they're going to do to them. It never says. Then we got the little storyline about family. And Spielberg, I don't really think he likes fathers. I have no idea what Spielberg's family background is, if he had a good father or a bad father. But if you watch a Spielberg movie, most likely, 99% of the time, the father is going to be an absentee or he's going to be a bad father. In this case, in this movie, Richard Dreyfus' character is not really the best father or the best husband. So say he gets this, I guess you could kind of give him some benefit of the doubt because he gets this image imprinted and he just can't get out of his head. He wants to find out more about it. But he completely, spoiler alert, it's about a 46-year-old movie. It's maybe a little yellow, about that round, 46-year-old movie. So you probably already know the ending. So he completely leaves his family to join the spaceship, even though, his wife and his kids, they have no idea why he's acting so strange. They probably don't want their father leaving on a spaceship for who knows how long. And he completely abandons them. He's clearly the breadwinner of the family. I don't think his wife works. His wife is a housewife. She takes care of him. It's not like she mistreats him. It seemed like they had a good family relationship before the aliens came. And he's kind of like more or less cheating on him with another woman who saw the aliens too and her children. And he kind of like gets away from his own family and gravitates more to this woman and her son. Trying to make sure I remember the gender of the child right. Who knows these days, right? Anyways, gender of the son. So he's kind of cheating on her. And he volunteers to go to the spaceship. So you got this father who, not the best father. I don't know. Like I said, it's a common theme throughout the Spielberg movies. The first one I really could think of that he made where the father and the son kind of got along was in Indiana Jones 3, where, him and Harrison Ford and Sean Connery, they're not really getting along, and during the course of the movie, they are able to rebond, and then they become like a real father and son relationship. But, you got that theme in this movie as well. And for that reason, I don't really like the movie. I don't really like that Richard Dreyfus just dumps his family out of the blue. I can understand he gets this image imprinted in his mind and it's kind of calling to him. But in the end, he has a decision to say no. And I think that would be the responsible decision. So I think this movie is a great movie. Still holds up today. I recommend this one. I highly recommend this one. It's really great. Special effects are great. Storyline still applies to us, especially when it comes to the government dictating what information they should give to the citizens. They're trying to hide this fact that there's alien ships. We got this 4 years ago with the whole COVID thing. How much the government should have control. The government telling people they're not really seeing what they're seeing. That they're not, not to believe what they see with their eyes. You get that today. Now you got the news media helping them. The news media didn't really play a big role in this movie from what I can remember. I didn't write down my notes. Let's see what else stuck out before I end this. I think it's a great movie. I recommend this if you've never seen it before. If you've seen it before, leave some comments below. What do you think about it? Did you enjoy this movie? Do you like it? Am I crazy for liking it? Am I off base on this movie or whatever you want to say? Leave it in the comments below. Hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, bye.